Let's do a breastfeeding journey update for my almost 1-year-old, since everyone had such an opinion on me weaning him at almost a year old. So just gonna kind of get into my journey as a first-time mom. So I knew that I wanted to breastfeed and to make it to at least a year. That's what I had seen just researching and for the benefits. So exclusively breastfed for about 6 weeks, and then I introduced a bottle. That's what the lactation consultant had told me to do. He took a bottle fine. First bottle, I have never had any issues with him taking a bottle. I do work full-time, so after 3 months of my maternity leave had ended, I went back to work full-time. I do work a hybrid job, so luckily I'm able to work half the days from home, half the days from an office. I did notice after a couple months of being back at work full-time, my supply had dropped, and I want to say it was around 4 months when he had went to his pediatrician and he actually wasn't gaining weight. So my pediatrician had recommended that I supplement with formula, so I did do that. I ended up going with the Kendamil brand and supplemented only through 1 can. At that point he had been starting solids, and when we had gone back for a weight check, he was gaining weight perfectly fine, was doing good, so I never had to buy any more formula. Breastfeeding has definitely not been an easy journey mentally and physically, but I have stuck it out, and he's a couple weeks away from turning 1 year old, so I wanted to slowly start the weaning process. I believe during the day he'll be fine. He eats great, he takes bottles fine, so once he hits a year, I'll switch over to milk. But I think the biggest problem will be the nighttime feedings, because we do co-sleep and he doesn't sleep through the night. Ever since about 4 months old, he has waken up and I just give him the boob and he falls back asleep, which I know that will be the hardest to break. So I know in the grand scheme of things, it will probably be a little past a year before he is completely weaned. I think everything is about perspective, and the best thing about it is I'm his mom, so I get to decide what's best for him and myself. That's just kind of what I've decided to do.